Nobody likes the idea of getting surgery, but if you're Klay Thompson, the idea of surgery is even more terrifying. So when Thompson got the call that he had to get surgery on his torn right Achilles tendon, no less he was rightfully freaking out. And it wasn't just because of how much time away from basketball he was facing, or that he'd be out for 6 months at least. It was also his age, 32, and his injury history. He had previously torn his left Achilles. But then Klay Thompson remembered something: self-affirmation. He remembered Tony Robbins' I am technique, where you repeat positive affirmations over and over again to yourself until they're ingrained in your brain. For example, I am a good father, or I am a good husband. And so when Klay Thompson got word that he had to go under the knife, he did what any good optimist would do. He screamed at himself repeatedly at the behest of motivational speaker Tony Robbins until he felt like a new man. So if you want to know more about this, then this video is for you. For today's video, exclusive for our Manna members, we're going to talk about how Tony Robbins helped get Klay Thompson out of his own head by yelling at the top of his lungs. When Klay Thompson was injured, it was a difficult time for him and his family. The grueling road to recovery has been hard for both Klay and his family, but it's not over yet. After working his way back from 2 serious leg injuries in back-to-back seasons, Klay is nearing the finish line of an extended journey that has been filled with both triumphs and heartache. Klay's journey began when he suffered a torn ACL in Game 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals against the Lakers. He had surgery and missed the entire 2019-20 season, including the playoffs. He returned to action during the 2020 preseason, where he played in 5 games before sustaining another major injury, a torn Achilles tendon, during warm-ups before Game 1 against the Celtics on October 23, 2020. In spite of these setbacks, however, Klay has kept himself ready to return at any time by working out daily with his trainer and staying physically active throughout each day by participating in various activities that keep him moving forward toward recovery from this latest setback. You can't just walk away from a 2-year injury rehabilitation and expect to be 100% healthy again. For any athlete, and any person for that matter, rehabbing from 2 very serious injuries for more than 2 years would take its toll both mentally and physically. But for Thompson, who suffered a sprained ankle in October of 2018, those injuries were just the beginning of his journey back to the court. After playing through pain for 8 months, he was forced to undergo surgery on his leg in January 2019. To add insult to injury, he also suffered a torn quadriceps tendon in late March of last year, a tear that required surgery as well as rehab. So when it came time for Thompson to come back for this season, it was no easy feat. And when you factor in the fact that he had already been out for over a year prior to starting up again with the Warriors, things were even more complicated than they might have seemed on paper. Fortunately for Thompson, however, there was one person who helped him improve his mental health during his time away from the court. Luckily for me, Tony Robbins is friends with co-executive chairman of the Warriors, Peter Gruber, Thompson said. Tony came and talked to our team during the spring of 2018, and it was such an amazing experience. He helped me so much, and we only had 1 session like a week after I got hurt. I was still in a boot. He had me screaming in my house, doing a bunch of things, techniques I still carry to this day. Tony is a world-renowned speaker and motivator, obviously, but to get some of the one-on-one time with him, some intimate time with him was priceless. Honestly, I can't even put into words how much he helped me during those initial stages. In the wake of his injury, Tony Robbins was one of the only people who could help Thompson. The 2 men were friends and had collaborated on speaking engagements before. But it wasn't until Thompson was injured that Robbins saw what a difference he could make in someone's life. He's like a father to me, Thompson said. I don't know what I would have done without him. Robbins became a mentor to Thompson, helping him through everything from finding an apartment over moving into his own home. He also gave him advice on how to live as a paraplegic, something that wasn't easy for Thompson, who had always been active and athletic before his accident. It was tough at first, Thompson said, but I knew Tony would be there for me. Some of the methods he taught me are so simple and seem so silly when you're doing them, Thompson told ESPN's Ramona Shelburne. One of them is literally looking myself in the mirror and screaming, "I'm an effing warrior." One day, during the first month after tearing his Achilles, Thompson was staying in a house in Orange County when he left the company of his family to go to another room. Soon after, his family heard the warrior star screaming, alarming them. We can't say we're surprised by this. For years, Thompson's brother Michael Thompson has been saying that he believes the power of the spoken word can help people get in the right headspace. And now, Thompson himself is adding his voice to the chorus of people who believe it's true. "It's good for your soul," Thompson said. "I mean, what else are you gonna do? If you're not a warrior, then what are you?" While it might seem odd to some people that a grown man would need to yell at himself in order for him to be one, well, it makes sense when you think about it. After all, if you don't have faith in yourself as a warrior and believe you're not capable of being one, which is always an option, then why should anyone else treat you as one? That's why Thompson believes yelling at yourself can help build your confidence and give you more self-belief. It's like taking off a layer of armor. Once it comes off, so does your fear of failure. Before getting surgery to repair his Achilles, Thompson's leg was placed in a cast and he was instructed to do as little as possible until the swelling got to the point where the tendon was operable. Since the beginning of his career, Thompson has been a warrior. He's faced two leg injuries so severe that they threatened his career and even his life, but he has persevered. And now, he's back on the court and ready to continue to lead the Warriors team in which he plays. In 2018, after Golden State's players met the billionaire Peter Guber at his mansion in Los Angeles, they were invited by Robbins to attend an event where he gave a motivational speech. When Robbins spoke about how Thompson's career had impacted him as a person and a player, Thompson knew that Robbins' message would be right up his alley. And so he reached out to him and asked if he could speak with him one-on-one. "I just wanted someone who understood what I was going through," Thompson said. "It was tough being injured." Robinson's speech resonated with Thompson, hence why he elected to reach out to him during perhaps one of the toughest periods of his career. Everyone wondered if he would be the same player when he eventually came back. Would the Splash Brothers look the same when he returned with teammate Steph Curry? There you have our Manna motivation video for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and like this video. If you think that we have delivered value, please share this video with one person. Just one share is enough for you to show your appreciation for the commitment and hard work we all put together in creating this video that teaches and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. And you don't know that one share could go a long way. And keep in mind that no matter how many times you're gonna watch this video, you won't see any results unless you take action. Goodbye and see you on the next one.